travel with me.
Hey fellow humans, Mina here. Welcome back to another Drive and Talk video. So, last year, my novel South came out, and I'm super happy about that, but I feel like I haven't talked about it as much as I wanted to, so I've been giving 15 random facts about all the characters in it, and this week is no different. This week we're doing Mark Stagger, and if you want to check out the other ones, be sure to check them out, but here's some 15 random facts about the lovable goofball, Mark. So number 1, his favorite food is pizza with anchovies. Can't say I ever had a pizza with fish on it before, but he seems to love it. I'm not sure why, but he does, because I guess he's weird like that. I'd still try it, but I do love pizza. Anyway, number 2, he loves sports. He actually played soccer in school. He didn't go like pro or anything, obviously, but he does love sports. He doesn't really play them anymore, but he does watch them on TV and streaming and wherever people watch sports these days. Which, speaking of, fact number 3, he loves watching hockey like any good Canadian, except for me because I don't really care for hockey, but his favorite team is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Fact number 4, his family owns a car dealership, but he doesn't really care about that stuff. As long as the car gets him from A to B, he doesn't really care about what kind of car it is. He's not really a car guy, unlike his family. And number 5, he was a theater kid. He loves theater. He's not a good actor, but he just loves goofing around and playing and acting silly on random parts. And number 6, if you've read Self, you probably know this one, he's a hopeless romantic for his age. He does big grand romantic gestures, and even though, as some people say, like, he's a guy, you don't do that kind of stuff, but you can do that kind of stuff if you wanna have, the romantic candlelit dinner. He's into that. Number 7, he's from PEI, Canada's smallest province, where I can't remember if I mentioned it in Derek's video, but anyway, that's where Derek's from too, and he was besties with Derek before going to school at Macmillan's. He's still besties with Derek in South, but they met at school. Number 8, he's actually quite smart, but he doesn't really apply himself. He could do really, really good in school, but he just doesn't really care. His main goal was to be a singer, so that's why he's at Macmillan's, but he's actually a pretty smart guy. Number 9, no matter the time of year, the weather could be blizzard, could be blistering hot, but he's always wearing ripped jeans and a t-shirt. It's his style. Number 10, his favorite things to watch are action movies, especially if there's a lot of fight scenes. He sure does love them action movies, and one of his favorites will probably be Die Hard, and he does consider it a Christmas movie. I personally never seen Die Hard, so I can't say if it's as good as he thinks it is, but he's a Die Hard fan. I'll figure myself out now. Okay, number 11. He, despite having a family who runs a car dealership and being around cars all the time, doesn't actually have a driver's license. He prefers to just walk everywhere or take public transit, like when he's in Toronto, subway and stuff, but there's none of that in PEI. But yeah, he doesn't have a driver's license. He sees no need, and a friend has a car, they're the ones who will drive. But yeah, he sees no need to, take you where you need to go and all that fun jazz. And public transit, save your planet, kind of stuff like that. Number 12, despite being a guy, although this gender really shouldn't matter in this case, he actually has great penmanship. His writing is way better than mine. Who knew that bad writing is hereditary? Is that the right word? I don't know. I think so. Both my parents actually have terrible handwriting, and guess what? I have absolutely terrible handwriting too. Although I do have a teacher writing, as I like to call it, where I can actually write decent enough for when I write on the board for students, but like it takes a while because I have to really concentrate on making it pretty. But Mark doesn't have to do that because he's got great penmanship, unlike me, who does not. Number 13, he only reads if he's being graded on it. He doesn't like reading. If there's a book about a movie, if there's a movie based off a book, he's gonna watch the movie and take the movie as canon because he doesn't like to read. Unless, it's for school, and that's the only time he's gonna read. And if the school says you don't have to read this particular thing, then he ain't gonna read it, because he ain't a reader, unlike me, because I love reading. Number 14. Mark was a weird kid, because he had pet rocks as a kid. He actually he'd go to the beach and find the nicest rocks and make little rock families out of them, and that's what he did when he'd go to the beach. Actually, he would just make little rock families at the beach, and sometimes he'd take them home and he would bring them to school and show and tell and everything. He really likes rocks, especially if they're nice, smooth, skippable ones, which bonus, he can actually skip rocks, unlike me, cannot do that. But yeah. And number 15, he wants to be a famous singer, but on YouTube. So I guess he wants to be a YouTuber. He's spending all that money to go to McMillan's just to go on YouTube. I think it's because he doesn't really want to be tied down with any specific label or anything. He just wants to do his own thing. Although he can't make up his own songs, so I guess he's going to have to do covers for a while, because he is not a songwriter, nor is he a musician, and can't play any songs himself, so I guess he's going to have to do karaoke style or a cappella style. Which, by the way, he has a great voice. I mean, he is in the vocal program. He's got a husky voice, and it's really nice to listen to. So yeah, those are 15 random facts about Mark. How about you guys, my fellow humans? Did you relate to any of his, or do you not? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe and share this, comment this on this video and all that fun jazz, and whatever the cool kids say. So yes. Also, speaking of my debut LGBT+ novel, South, is now available in any format you can possibly want, paperback, hardback, and ebook, although, as I believe I previously mentioned, South is only now available on Amazon Kindle Unlimited. We're trying that out, seeing how that works, so sorry for the inconvenience if you wanted it in another ebook format. It's no longer available in those formats, but you can still get the, Kindle Unlimited, read it for free, all that fun jazz. So, and if you do, I'd appreciate a review on Amazon and or Goodreads. It helps an author out. Anywho, that's all I gotta say for now. If you want to keep hearing more about South, be sure to follow me on all your favorite socials. Links below. Stay safe, take care, and bye!